Hey guys, what's up? So, we've got a first impression video for you today on this Fender CD100LH Nat acoustic guitar. I picked this up last night from a friend of mine, and he gave me a really good deal on it. But anyways, also came with a hard shell case, which is actually down on the floor here, but I do have a hard shell case with it. Just a bit of an overview of the guitar. It's got a NATO neck, rosewood fingerboard, medium frets, rosewood bridge, composite saddle and nut, plastic pegs of course, laminated spruce top, and laminated mahogany back and sides. We're still out to the voting on what the headstock is, because there are a few variants of this same guitar. So it's priced anywhere between $300 to $400 depending on where you get it, and it is still currently selling at LA Music in Canada, and they're asking $300. And of course they don't get into the full 9 yards of specs like a few other companies did. But because of the different variances on this, you know, what I'm seeing is that it probably does have the rosewood headstock. Just because when you look at the grain matching and the wood densities, grains and everything, is totally different between the neck and the headstock. And also rosewood just has that, you know, ever-loving pattern that is rosewood. And now the one change they did make, which I seen on the $400 model, is that not only do you have the rosewood headstock, but you also had a different bridge unit as well. Still rosewood, but a whole different style, you know, and so it's kind of like, which one do we really have here? So I'm gonna probably end up calling Fender or sending them an email saying, here, look, this is my serial number, can you give me the full breakdown on this guitar, because I really need it. You know, it does have 2 strap locks too, which is nice. Not common to find that on a lot of guitars. I end up installing the secondary strap lock on a lot of guitars. Now this one is body mounted too, so there's a block of wood actually in behind where they screw this onto the body with, so that it's got like maximum strength, right? The strings, by the way, are still the original strings from when he got this thing a few years ago, and he really didn't play it hardly at all, and you can tell because there's not even any fret wear, and you know, the action was set extreme low, and it's even lower than I normally put my action on an acoustic, but I'm going to leave it because it's not giving me any buzz problems, so it can stay. I like it. The lower the better. That's my thing. It does have advanced scallop bracing in it too. The strings are a 12 gauge Fender, what do they call these things? I have the sticker here, I just pulled it off today. Duratone coated strings is what's on this thing. So, and they say advanced scallop bracing. Okay. Anyway, so let's give this thing a spin for you guys. The only other thing, does have the favorite tuners that I like. These are your sealed tuners that have the adjuster screws. So they do have my favorite tuners, which is thumbs up. Love that. So anyways, let's give her a spin for you. You guys can tell me what you think about how it sounds to you. So yes, definitely not a review today. I don't know what the frets are made out of. You know, they are a medium fret, but I don't know what they're made of. I'm gonna have to find out. But they are, being that they are medium fret, you don't push very hard on these things to get a proper sounding note or chord. So no need for the death grip. So that's gonna help in longevity of your frets because you don't have to push that hard. And with the nice satin finish they've put on the entire guitar, it looks great, it helps the sound, you know, better. Also, of course, much faster neck when you've got a satin finish versus, you know, a glossy, you know, coating on your neck and body. And the satin also helps with the tone a lot better than what gloss finish does. Gloss is usually very suffocating, very hard, you know, because it's like a harder shell of coating on the wood. So yeah, the satin finish, it's like, whew, you'd almost wonder if there is even a finish on it. It's such a nice, well done guitar. I don't see any, you know, there's no runs, there's no mistakes anywhere with the finish, you know. It does have black and white binding, which is nice. A little bit of pearl inlay here, and same as your dots. Now your top runner dots here, they're from your 3rd fret on, you know, so you've got your 3rd, your 5th, your 7th, 9th, 12th, and so on. 20 frets on this guitar, so it's good scale. I can just really appreciate the sound of this. To be honest with you, I kind of like it a little bit better than my Denver. But you know what? All acoustic guitars are different, right? You know, especially when you look at the wood makeup too and everything. My Denver's got a full gloss finish. It's got, you know, a thicker top for laminated. This is a very thin top, you know, so the Denver's a little bit thicker. It's got sapelli back and sides. This is mahogany. So, you know, different woods, different tones, right? You know, but they all, of course, have their purposes too. So, yeah, I do like both of them, my guitars, both my acoustics, but this one, I really, really like this thing. This is pretty nice, you know, so definitely was a good deal. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Feel free to leave your questions, comments. I'll probably be getting an actual review and final thoughts on this guitar for you, probably in about a month or two. I'm going to spend a lot of time just, you know, having fun with this thing. I still have to change the strings, you know, because these are the originals, and wow, they still sound pretty good. Because this thing's been in storage for a couple of years, right? And but anyways, I do have to put new strings on, and I'll be putting on Martin light gauges, which will be actually a really good sound test to go against the Denver at that time, because my Denver is running Martin lights. So you'll definitely hear the same gauge, same brand of strings, you know, between the two guitars, because I'll do like a sound test between them, like, you know, this versus this type of thing, and you can hear the difference in the two guitars and how the woods are different and so on. But otherwise, yeah, pretty cool, pretty nice guitar, very happy with it. It was a good purchase. So catch you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.